What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing an album from my dad's collection. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. I think I've reviewed like two before now. But yeah, today we got Arise. I kind of wanted to save some of these other ones because I wanted to save some of the better ones for later. This is easily one of the better ones. Damn, you can see my whole setup right there. That's crazy. But this is easily one of the better ones in his collection. Arise by Sepultura. You cannot see that very well. I wish you could see the name better on the top, but it says, looking at the album cover, it's kind of broken right here, which kind of sucks, but we got Sepultura written on the top. I love this album cover, personally. I think it's very interesting. There's a lot going on. It's just some ocean type creature. You've got some crab claws on there. You've got this cool brain thing. Lots of cool stuff going on. Even some more stuff on the side, but yeah. And then on the back, we've got the different band members. We've got all the tracks and stuff. We go ahead and open her up. We got a little book thing. There's some information about something. I haven't read that. I really like this design, how they have the S with all the spikes in it and stuff. I think that looks really cool on the disc. So yeah, overall very solid. If I was to rate the cover, I would honestly give this thing a 9, bro. I love this cover. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole CD case and everything. I guess I'll show you the side too. Once again, cannot read that very well. Shit ass quality phone, but hey, what are you gonna do, man? But yeah, this was released in 1991. I probably should have said this earlier. This is a thrash metal album. Amazing thrash metal, by the way. I don't know why Sepultura isn't considered in the big four of thrash. I personally would. I would say this is easily a top 10 thrash metal album of all time, right? It is very good. But yeah, enough yapping. Let's just get into the actual tracks. Alright, so track number 1, we've got Arise. I think this is an amazing opener. Easily one of the most standout tracks for me on the album. There's this heavy reverb drum sound in the intro, and it sounds like something growling. It's pretty cool, and that immediately explodes into some drums which just pummel you, bro, with the it is a very good intro. And there's also a tempo change in the middle of the song where it kind of slows it down a little bit. This is easily a top tier track for me. Really great song. Next track, Dead Embryonic Cells. This is also another very standout song for me. I think it was my favorite for quite a while, but I recently changed what my actual favorite is. There's these industrial sounds in the intro, and it has a really groovy riff. I really like the riff on this one. And the song is about future generations being born into a world ruined by previous generations. So, which I think we can relate quite a bit to that now with I don't know, just a lot of things that are going on in the world right now. A lot of things are going crap, But yeah, track number 3, Desperate Cry. This is my personal favorite. The song is almost 7 minutes long, which is pretty long for a Sepultura song, right? There's a really good acoustic guitar intro, and then a mid, it's an acoustic guitar intro in the beginning, and then towards the middle half, there's another acoustic section that leads into a very cool breakdown. Really like the breakdown on this song. And then there's also this beautiful guitar solo towards the latter end of the track. Also really like that. This is just a really good song in my opinion. Amazing song. Next track, Murder. I think this is a really solid song. Great, really catchy riff. I really like how he says like same hand that builds destroys, and the riff that goes along with that I really like. It's just a fun song, great song. Subtraction. There's some great grooves around the whole thing, particularly in the latter half with this specific like cymbal section I really like. Um, yeah, solid song right there. Um, oh, I just remembered. I didn't even go into like the band members. All right, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna do that right now. We have Max Cavalera on vocals, right? This is a really this is a okay, yeah. Max Cavalera on vocals and rhythm guitar. We've got Igor Cavalera on drums, which I guess is related to Max Cavalera. Really good. I mean, the drumming on this album is really good. I really like Igor on this, as well as Andreas Kisser, the lead guitar and some backing vocals. He really does his all in this album and in the band in general. He does really good. And then Paulo Jr. on bass. So that's the lineup for this album, 4 members. And then Max Cavalera also ends up making a second band, Soulfly, which I actually did a review for that album. My dad also owns that album. But yeah, sorry I didn't mention that in the beginning. I don't want to restart this whole thing, so let's just get into the next track, Altered State. This is definitely a pretty big highlight on the album. The intro has this like flute, I think it is, and like some other more like indigenous drumming. I don't know exactly what. I don't want to say like bongos or anything, but it's like some type of like more cultural drumming in the intro, which I really like. Before jumping into some pinch harmonics, which are just beautiful, right? This is another longer song. I don't know if I mentioned that. And there's a bunch of great tempo and riff changes throughout the duration of the track as well. This is a very solid song, definitely one of my favorites. Next track, Under Siege. I really like the atmosphere of the echoed vocals leading into those fast changes, or not fast changes, fast sections, which then go into some slower sections. Just a lot of tempo changes all throughout this whole album. Really solid song, though. Infected Voice. This is another short and sweet track, but another really fun one. I love the way he says, like, infected voice. I really like that. Yeah, just really solid track right there. And then Orgasmatron, the final track on the album. I have some mixed feelings about this one. It's a cover song for Motorhead. This is easily the song I go to the least on here. It's like the least thrashy. I mean, obviously it's Motorhead. Like they're not like that. Like they just don't have this. It doesn't have the same veracity as majority of these other songs do. And I just really do not come back to this song ever. And I think the subject matter kind of makes me cringe a little bit, talking about like sacred whores or some shit like that. It's an alright cover song. It was meant to be a fun song when Motorhead made it, and I think Max Cavalera matches the energy here, but I don't know, probably the weakest for me. But yeah, that's the album. Very solid, like I said. Really love this album. Thrash metal, early thrash metal with Brazilian cultural influences throughout. So yeah, let me give you my top 5 songs on it. I would say number 1, easily Desperate Cry. Just an amazing song. Number 2, Arise. Just the veracity on this song. Number 3, I would say Dead Embryonic Cells. This is just another amazing song. 4, probably Altered State. And then for my number 5, honestly, either Murder or Infected Voice. But probably Infected Voice. I just really like that song. So yeah, that's my top 5. Desperate Cry, Arise, Dead Embryonic Cells, Altered State, Infected. And for the album ranking, very solid. There's not a track that doesn't stick. There's not a riff on here that's not fire. Really, the only semi-mediocre part is Orgasmatron, like I already said. So I'm thinking like a strong 8 on this album, like an 8.7 or just something in that range. Strong 8. This is a very solid thrash metal album. Probably their best, Sepultura's best. It's in between Arise and Beneath the Remains. Or actually, Chaos AD is really good as well. It's in between those 3. One of those is their best, but yeah, strong competitor for their best. Really solid. Let me know of any albums you might want me to review in the future. Any albums that interest you or something like that. But yeah, catch you in the next video. Later.